So, dear class, we're currently in the second 9 weeks, and the first 9 weeks, by and large, was very good. Let me do the share screen real quick. Here's the problem. There's been a few of us who have turned in projects that are a little less than ideal. And here's the issue. Okay, let me pull up this thing. This is not for the most part happening, but there's a little bit of this. And when it does happen, I've been giving lower grades, but they're going to even lower. Someone just sent me an airdrop of another thing. I don't know what it is. So they're going to be even lower during the second 9 weeks because we have to stop doing this. I've gotten some of these recently. Let me see. Why? Why did I don't need that in my life. Okay, so what some of us are doing, we'll go to Google and we'll copy a picture like that, which is not a bad photograph. It's not at all. And we'll paste it in Photoshop. So far, so good, right? Then we'll go back to Google and we'll copy and paste like this into Photoshop. And again, that's, okay, that's a thing. But then the problem is literally some of us are just like typing 2 words and then turning it in as though it's your project. And that's not okay. It's kind of like A, plagiarism, and B, just as far as like work ethic goes, it's not a thing. So like really all that this person did is that they typed 2 words. Like that's what they did. It's kind of like if you're in an English class and you steal someone else's essay, but you change the title to tomato soup. Like what? No, you can't do that. And then turn it in as though you had made it. Don't do that. So instead, fine. If you want to get a picture of tomatoes, that's fine. But then do filters on them and suck the color out and add new colors and have different color options. And, for one thing, I mean, just the filter alone makes it look like they're painted. You can go to filter gallery, and then, just modify it, make it look more painterly or something. And then, again, just change it to where it has the particular niche version of red and green or whatever you happen to want. And again, this is what we started with. This is where we are now. And then add stuff to it. Like if you want to add type to it, make it so that there's a background that's not so busy that you can't read the type. And you can add textures inside it. I don't like that texture, so I'm going to put in this texture. And then again, I'll make it my own. Like if you go to the store and you get ingredients from the store, that's fine. But then when you cook it for a cooking competition, let's see, I'm going to do the desaturate. You have to like do some of your own work to it, right? You can't just go buy Chef Boyardee SpaghettiOs and enter that into a competition, right? You go get tomatoes from the store and you get some spices from the store and then you puree it and blend it and mix it and do stuff like that. You do some work to it, right? Here's a flag. For one thing, the typography alone, you can do stuff to it. Like you don't have to just type it out in a default font. These are downloaded fonts with some stuff going on. And then we can add some details, and there's this only took a few minutes also, but at least like we did some work to it and we made it our own and we made it better. This is A, not doing any work, and B, just plagiarism, right? And so this kind of thing has to stop. We can't do that. That's a big no. That's a hard no to turn in this kind of thing. Even if we turn in like 100 of these, we're turning in 100 plagiarized projects. Does that make sense? Like you can't do that. You gotta do work, right? If you want to get you got to do work. Okay, so that's that. And then as far as the projects, on the let's see here, not that. That's not it. You find it. Okay, number 1 on the green folder for this week. Let me scroll down to it. It's got pretty much everything that you need. There's the website to get the schedules for various Auburn High stuff. There's the one to get various schedule things from Tuskegee. Here's the Auburn High photographs. Here's Bing for you right there. If you do Bing something, don't just type in like sports poster because some of them will be just terrible. Type in like university sports schedule or something. If you have the word university, the quality will just skyrocket because you'll see stuff from Oregon or Oklahoma or Auburn or, things like that. You won't just see, any old Joe Schmo who put up some picture that he made or something like that. And then you can get ideas from right there too. And then just a heads up for next week, this being an election year, next week's project, we're advertising a candidate, but please don't do either Trump or Biden. Please just make it someone fun. Like you could do one of, nope, not that. Not CMRN. You ruined the video. You ruined the whole thing. So, nope, not any of that. I got an article sent to me from Miss Barnes, who I respect a lot. And it was about like how we can't digest CMRN. And it mentioned the word poo way too many times. Like that's what instead of getting like, oh, I'm still recording. I'm an idiot. Okay, so here's the thing. Make it of a fun candidate. Like, hey, Miss McCambridge would be a fun president. Miss Barnes would be a fun vice president. You know, like my grandma would be a fun president for the president of the United States of America. We're making a vote poster. And so just a heads up. And so to do that, please don't just willy-nilly go off and do some random something. You can we'll go to Bing, because here at school, Bing's just better for us because it's less. I'm going to type in presidential poster. And then you can just see like, well, maybe I need to type in campaign because some of these are showing like all the presidents playing poker. What the heck is, okay, campaign. I can't. Let's see, this video is actually running pretty efficiently till you said that word and things have really gone off the rails. So like here's some examples, and some of them, I'm going to be honest, are just terrible, but they didn't have Photoshop either. But at least it'll give you ideas. And so just pick a candidate and make a presidential campaign poster and just, reference ideas. Always get ideas before you start. Otherwise, you're going willy-nilly. And willy-nilly just leads you to more willy-nilly. Willy-nilly doesn't take you good places. Willy-nilly takes you bad places. And then trying to think if there's any other thing. I think that's about it. Okay. Oh, well, that's okay, I'll just tell you real quick. The photographer took pictures of the girls' basketball team yesterday, and he's taking them of the boys' team on Sunday. He's about to send us all the portraits of girls and boys basketball. And then, okay, they use tons of these on the scoreboard, which is like 24 wide by 18 tall. So like not this way, but this way. And then they put them up there, and you get an automatic 100 if they use one of yours, and you spend the rest of your time off. Okay, I'm done. If I can help out somebody, y'all holler, and I'll be coming around best as I can.